The NBA trade deadline was obviously wild. Of course, we had James Harden getting traded to the Cavaliers. We also had Jaren Jackson Jr. getting traded to Utah. But the weirdest thing about the trade deadline was what the Chicago Bulls did. The Bulls got guards like Shawshank. All right, that sounded better in my head. I'm stupid. But the Bulls went out and acquired some guards. They went and got Rob Dillingham. They got Jaden Ivey. And of course, they got Anthony Simons. But to get that, they had to give away some big men. So when you look at the Bulls roster, you see they're not the tallest team in the entire world. And that inspired me to think, what would happen if I put the best point guards in the world on one team in NBA 2K26? I mean, how would this team fare? Would they even make the playoffs? Would they make it out the first round? Or would they possibly be the greatest team we've ever seen? There's only one way to find out. What is going on, you beautiful people? It is your boy Summon here, back to our video. Today we are back here on NBA 2K26, and today we're doing a video inspired by the trade deadline, specifically the Chicago Bulls. You follow the deadline, the Bulls have no players above 6'10 now. They traded away all their centers, all that stuff, and we're doing an over-exaggeration of that today, and we are going to see if a team of primarily point guards can win an NBA championship. I know there's different positions here. We'll explain all that in a second, but before I get into that, make sure you hit that subscribe button. We're trying to hit 1K on YouTube. Make it happen. It'd be absolutely incredible. Comment what video you guys want to see next. Let's get into this, baby. This video concept is very, very simple. These guys are all listed as primary point guards in 2K. We have Shea, you have Luka, you have Steph Curry, Devin Booker, Jalen Brunson, Tyrese Halliburton, Cade Cunningham, Josh Giddey, Amen Thompson, LaMelo Ball, Westbrook, Ben Simmons, Anthony Black, Iger Demmett, Lonzo Ball. These guys are all listed at point guard, shooting guard, any of those positions. If they're listed as a point guard, we are probably using them. And we use the mix of the best possible players and height. We have guys like Ben Simmons, who is only an 80 overall, but he's going to play some significant power forward minutes. We got Anthony Black, who's going to play center. You have Iger Demmett, who's going to play power forward. So we mix the skill guys, the guys like Steph Curry, Brunson, all these guys with some taller players. And we're going to see how 2K respects this team. I'm going to show you guys what a lineup looks like with this team, because it is going to be crazy. Obviously, the overalls are what they are. They are going to be pretty good, but you are going to need some quality minutes from a lot of these guys. As you guys see, they're not the tallest team. You have 6'5". Josh Giddey's got to play a big role at 6'8". You know, you have some of your taller players on the bench like Ben Simmons and Anthony Black. Westbrook's probably going to have to play because he's like a spark plug. So when you look at all of that, how will this team perform? Comment down below if you guys think this team is going to win a championship, make the playoffs, miss the playoffs. Comment your prediction, because we are going to get right into this video. Here at the All-Star break, the point guards are putting together quite the season. They are 46-9, which is easily the best record in the East. And let's look at some of the stats from this team. How is this team performing? Obviously, they're doing pretty well, but who is leading the way? And you have Luka, Shea, Curry, Brunson. All right, this team is very, very consistent. Luka is pretty much putting up his IRL stats. He's putting up, when you look at his IRL stats, look at this. I mean, you see he is a very good rebounder. So he's actually putting up pretty much those same numbers, but at small forward. Amen Thompson, who's pretty much a center in real life, he can't really shoot that well. He's doing very good at center. Cade is doing very well, obviously. Shea is doing well. Giddey. This team is doing very, very well. As you guys see, this team has performed very, very well. How are our rebounding numbers stack up? I want to see if you could check our team stats. Like, how do we do in the rebounding department? Because I really am interested to see how I compare that. Defensive rebounds per game, and we stack up, we're number one, honestly. I mean, obviously the offensive rebound department is probably not in our favor, yeah, but we do a pretty good job, as you guys see, defensive rebounds. So that is very, very good. Obviously, you have that stack going. And do we have any All-Stars? I wonder. I mean, obviously, I think we had a couple, but how did the All-Stars work? And we had Luka, we had Shea, and we had Steph Curry. So we had 3 All-Stars. Not too bad, but we are looking to go into this playoffs and possibly win the NBA championship with this team. Maybe this is the Bulls' vision. Maybe just get all the elite point guards, but we are going to see what happens. We're going to sim to the end of the season, and I'll talk to you guys then. As you see, Steph Curry wins 6th Man of the Year, which would never happen, which is kind of funny. Let's see. Any first-team All-NBA? No. We have Luka on the second team, and no Shea. Wow. Wow. And do we have anyone on the defensive teams? Amen Thompson. So there we go. Obviously no rookies. And we are still going to finish with the best record in the East. 68 wins, 14 losses. What a season from the point guards, or the point gods, as you want to say. And obviously the end of the season stats are what they are. I mean, the team played very, very well. Obviously Luka's going to lead us in rebounds. I'm sure Thompson did very well in rebounds. Thompson did pretty well this season, if I'm being honest with you. So we have a very solid team. This team should be able to possibly win it all here in the playoffs. Obviously, they're the best team in the regular season, but will it translate to the postseason, guys? We will see right here. And when we look up at we stack up against, Who are we going to play? Oh, we are going to play a play-in team. So let's see, simulate the play-in, and we are going to play the Miami Heat. So, for example, let's look at the Miami Heat size. Let's look. So they're going to have Bam going against us, and obviously Khalil Ware. So it's going to be very interesting to see how we match up with them. And we do take game 1. I know my thing is blocking it, but you will be able to tell by the Heat. Take game 3, and we queen sweep the Miami Heat. So the size does not matter for us. Size doesn't matter, I guess. And now we're going to look to go against the Cleveland Cavaliers with Jared Allen, who's a big force in the middle. So we will see. You'll see Thomas Bryant. This is a very tall team. So we will see if the run ends here. We lose game 1, but we take game 2. We take game 3. We take game 4. And we take game 5. So now we are going to be matched up against the Knicks. And this Knicks team, if I'm correct, does not have Jalen Brunson. So I'm very intrigued. I mean, they are pretty tall. So they'll have Mitchell Robinson and Cat. So we'll see if that is going to be our weakness, or will we continue our run here. We will see. We take game 1, take game 2, take game 3, and of course we take game 4. So now we're in the NBA Finals, and we're going against Shai's team. Wow. So, or in this rebuild, or not even rebuild, in this video, we'll call it Chet's team. So you have Chet, you have J-Dub, still a very tall team, but I mean, honestly, at this point, what does the size really matter? Because we just seem like we're just going to coast to an NBA championship at this point, and it looks like the Chicago Bulls will be NBA champions. So overall, maybe the Bulls front office did cook by trading away all their big men and, you know, rolling with the point guards. But in reality, I thought this video was pretty funny. I saw they did that, and I kind of slacked on making it, but I had a fun time making it. As you guys see, let's look at some playoff stats, and then we'll wrap up the video. But the leader of our team is obviously going to be Luka Doncic. I mean, the guy's incredible, averaging 22 a game as a small forward. Then you have Shai, averaging 21 right there with Luka. Steph Curry averaging, 15 off the bench. Devin Booker averaging 15. You have Cade, Brunson, Halliburton, Amen Thompson putting in work and dirty. I'm surprised we didn't see more Ben Simmons. You know, I thought he'd be a guy that got a lot of burn in this, because he is the typical guy you want in this video. He's 6'10". He could literally play center if you needed him to play center. So I find this very funny that he did not get involved more. But you know what? The team did well, and they won an NBA championship. They lost a total of what? 1, 2. They lost a total of 16 games through the course of the playoffs and regular season. So, I mean, they did pretty well for themselves. But that's going to be the video, guys. I appreciate the heck out of you. I hope you guys enjoyed as much as I did. We're going to do some more college football rebuilds. I'm excited to start that back up soon. But I'm super pumped up. Do some NFL draft stuff. Super excited, guys. But I appreciate you guys, and I hope you guys have a blessed day. It's your boy, Asaman out. Peace.